Look at that. In 2015, 16, 17, the top 1% pay more taxes than the bottom 90%. Think about that. I mean, that's crazy, isn't it? The top 1% pay. How? And then they say that's not fair? That's not fair? I mean, come on. What we need to do is create more rich people. That's how you get more tax revenues. You already see it. The top 1% pay, they make 20% of the income, but they pay almost 40% of the income tax. So it's a very highly skewed system. What else has Trump done? I love what Donald Trump is doing on it. 5 minutes? You give me any more time? I'm just kidding. Energy. Look at this. How many of you are aware of this? You know this because we're here in Texas. For the first time in any of our lifetime, thanks in no small part to Donald Trump, but also the wildcatters here in Texas, we are producing more oil and gas than we are consuming. We are a net exporter of oil and gas. I love saying it. The blue line is the amount of production, the red line is our imports, and they're going down, down, down every year. What better way to disable Iran, Iraq, Russia, OPEC, all these countries? It's a beautiful thing. Trump is all in on American energy. I just want to have some fun with you here. I mean, this is so great. So this is a picture of, you want to understand, I love Texas because you're a free enterprise state. But I got to tell you, some of the states are not so free enterprise, and I'm talking about New York. And there's pretty stupid people in Albany, New York, who make the political decisions there. And so this is called the Marcellus Shale. This is the biggest natural gas field in the world today. It's Ohio and Pennsylvania are producing massive amounts of natural gas, just as you here in Texas, in the Permian Basin are making Texas the biggest oil producer. Well, natural gas is what they're producing in Ohio and Pennsylvania. So you see this map, and so Ohio, West Virginia, and Pennsylvania, those dots, those red dots, those are the wells that have been drilled around them. Now, you see the Pennsylvania-New York border up there at the top? What's so interesting in this is New York, in all the politicians, Cuomo and all the rest there, they said, oh no, we're not going to allow any drilling, no fracking, we hate, no, that's terrible, terrible. And that's unfortunate because that area up there in upstate New York, that's a very economically depressed area. They could really use those jobs. But no, in their infinite wisdom, they've decided they're not going to allow it. So they don't allow the fracking, and they don't allow the horizontal drilling where they go down, and you can go 2 miles in any direction, these wells. It's amazing, the technology. And so, I mean, this is why free market capitalism is such a wonderful thing. So look at that. All the wells are right on the Pennsylvania border. What they're doing is they're drilling down, they're going underneath New York, and they're taking out all the